Hi, you guys. All right, if you got card, well, yeah, pretty much card number one. This is your message this week. All right, you guys got the Four of Wands. So listen, whenever the Four of Wands shows up, guys, this card really talks about like gathering, harvest, rewards, and friendship. So if we were looking for like a yes or no this week, this would definitely be a yes, and specifically around our friendships, specifically around like harvesting something here or getting like the aftermath of something coming in, but like in a good way. So we planted seeds a while ago and something's come to fruition. Also with the number four, like this is stability. Okay, so something's stabilizing here within our relationships, or it's stabilizing within a situation or whatever's going on here for us. Now if this is around love and relationships this week, there might be a call here to like go back to our friendship. Maybe we're meeting new friends that feel like our equals, because if you guys see on the card, like these are two people, looks like they're having dinner. You know what I mean? They're sitting across the table as each other, from each other, like as equals. So with the Four of Wands here, like this is really like if we're having problems in our relationships, go back to the friendship base. You know, how did we build up from this? What was most important to us there? How do we come together? And then building from the friendship on upwards. This is literally like around our friends. This is really coming to the table, like maybe having a conversation, seeing each other as equals, or reconnecting here in some way, shape, or form so that we can get back on the same base. Any other relationships this week, this is like really kind of like finding our equals. Where are people out there who, you know, who are people, who are our actual friends? Maybe we've been on a journey lately, kind of also figuring that out with card pull number one. So this week, kind of maybe have a celebration or give thanks for the people that have been your true blues. Maybe also too, putting out something into the universe or saying something to the effect, if we're trying to work on our relationships or find people or find our group, find where we belong, you know, saying something to the effect that like, I'm now open to reciprocal, you know, relationships showing up in my life. I'm ready. And then making sure that you're doing the work so that you can show up for that too. Now, if this is around business and career, look, y'all, this is finding somebody that's a perfect match. Maybe we're actually working with our friends on a project of some sort. Again, we're all kind of seen as equals here within business and career. I also want to say with the Four of Wands, something is now getting stabilized in terms of our work. And so we might be taking a project to the next level. Maybe we're adding people on here, looking at who we want to work with. Maybe even two, we're gathering, literally gathering, you know, our people around us. We might even be receiving a reward this week for some of the work that we've done, maybe in cahoots with other people. I fucking dig that. There might even be a callback to the month of April with the number four here. No surprise there. Around our health, I would say this week, again, with the doubles here, anytime the double, like, or two people or two things show up in this, I kind of want to say this has me feeling like, and I know that I'm sick, so I'm not saying it like, oh, but like maybe our eyes, our nostrils, maybe we're looking at like our lungs, our kidneys, there might be our ears, although I kind of have a feeling this is like up in the head. So just making sure like our allergies are in check, making sure that, you know, maybe we got our head cold this week, taking care of ourselves. Just make sure like both hemispheres of the brain are doing good. Make sure, I think most of all, especially around health, make sure that you're being a friend to yourself. Okay? Oh, I feel like that might be ugly for somebody. Make sure you're being a friend to yourself. Treat yourself with love and care. And please, I'm begging y'all, drink plenty of fucking water. Please. We're all glorified houseplants. Guys, for anything else with this card pull number one with the Four of Wands, this week, make sure that you're sitting down, you're stabilizing stuff out. Everything makes sense. With wands here, this is also fire and like energy. What are we manifesting? What are we creating? Also working with spirit. I see spirit as fire. Fight me in the streets. All right. But like, also like letting spirit guide us here. So don't be afraid of calling your loved ones in spirit. Maybe we had a friend that passed in spirit that was like our best friend or one of our closest people in spirit. I just think it's weird. One of the horns in the neighborhood, if you guys can hear it, started honking and going off. I know it was just like maybe random on that end, but it synced up with what I was saying. So side note, maybe we lost somebody in spirit here that was like a best friend to us. Maybe now is the time to like call in your person and ask them to guide you towards whatever the fuck it is that you're moving towards. Again, with a weird callback to the month of April, or maybe the number four plays in here some way, somehow. Whatever you do this week, treat yourself like a friend. Come to the table and maybe even see yourself like in the way that your friends would see you. How would you like, how are you viewing yourself and taking care of yourself in a way that is friendly and good to you, while also reaching out to your people that are your friends, knowing exactly who the fuck's got your back, loving on your people, giving thanks for them, really recognizing that our friendships are what carry a lot of us here. So put your energy, your love, your time, your effort into the people that you give a fuck about. And if you need to, reach out so that maybe somebody here doesn't feel so alone. Call in your friends this week and don't be afraid to be called upon too. Beautiful things are afoot, you guys. Remember, this is a card of rewards. This is a card of like friendship. And again, harvest, like in the best way possible. Congrats. Y'all, card pull number 2, Liddy fucking titty. Listen, you guys get the 10 of coins. This is gorgeous. Listen, anytime the 10 of coins shows up, this is talking about like fortune, lifetime achievements, abundance. This is like legacy, like what we're leaving behind in the world. Also with coins here, this is the earth element. And so this is something like we're building here. We're creating, we're building. It's kind of asking us to be present for a moment with earth energy and to be practical about something. So there's some kind of goal here. I kind of feel like this week, if you pulled card pile number 2, that we've been reaching towards. Maybe you're wondering if I'm going to reach this goal. Yes, bitch. Or sir. Or just bitch for everybody. All right. Yes, you're going to be reaching that goal. And so this is really about like, what path are you taking to get there? Your success is going to be inevitable. What path are you taking to get there? Make sure that you're being practical and realistic. You're taking your time, that you're really planning things out, because that's what's most important. There might even be some kind of theme this week around what legacy am I leaving behind? What kind of story am I telling with my life? Kind of feel. Now, if we were looking for a yes or no this week, this would definitely be a fucking yes. And specifically towards, again, whatever the fuck we're building towards. So what is that for you? And I find that a lot of time with coins here in earth energy, it's like family and home, work and career. There's just a lot of like tangible stuff. I got to taste it, touch it, see it, smell it to know that it's real. Maybe like literally building a house, all right? So yes to these tangible, practical things. Maybe something that we're working on or a goal that we're going towards. That's a fuck to the yeah, okay? Now around love and relationships, something's reached a pinnacle point. It can't go any further, but like in a really good way. We've reached an ending point here where something's reached fulfillment. So I kind of love the 10 of coins in terms of like love and relationships, because it's really just kind of feels like it's saying, maybe we've reached a goal here around our friendships. Maybe we found somebody, that's like a real true friend to us. And it's like, okay, I feel a little more safe and secure in this world, even around love relationships too. And so this week's really going to kind of present for us, who do we feel safe around? Who can we build something with? Who are people that we feel like really belong to us and that are part of like our literal family or soul family? But with love and relationships, this is gorgeous. And again, this is just really kind of talks about achievements, lifelong, maybe this is like a friend for forever, or maybe we feel like we found our end goal person, it's just beautiful. And especially around finances and stuff, you guys should be doing good, or combined finances here are really going to take us much further. So get on board with a partner this week around finances. Make sure that you guys are heading in the same exact place. Please and thank you. Now, if this is around work and career, goddamn summer in the city, this is the fucking card you want. All right. So whatever we're working towards this week is kind of, there's some kind of legacy that's going to be left behind around this thing. Or maybe this is a part of our legacy, what we're working on with career and work. So go balls deep into it, guys, this week. All right. Invest in this thing. Anytime with coins, and especially a positive card like this, fucking invest. So make sure that you're investing in the right people, the right places, the right things. Also around career and business, it kind of feels as though like we're working up towards a project. We're working up towards a completion of something. So keep putting in the effort, keep putting in the work. This thing is worth it. Again, like I said at the beginning, your success is inevitable. It's just a matter of the path that you take to get there. So are you being practical, grounded, realistic about what you can and cannot do? There might even be a call around this week around work and career and business about finding like an actual building, a brick and mortar place, maybe to sell our products out of. Maybe we're moving to another building. Something's going on here with like a actual physical building. Maybe, I don't know, because I'm in the paranormal field, maybe you're going to investigate in one. You know what I mean? Or maybe this is really about like finally getting your business out of the home and into like a real brick and mortar, like actual building. Maybe we're just going around and looking at a place, okay? Maybe this can even talk about like redecorating the inside so that it really aligns with our goals and our wants and our needs now. But there might even be a highlight on an actual building, okay? Around our health, this is actually a great indicator, that you've been taking good care of yourself. I don't know why, guys, but this makes me want to tell you, like, go get your moles checked. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure you can kind of see that from the imagery too. There might even be something here like around the spinal cord. So just make sure this week that our spinal cord and our back is doing okay, and make sure around the skin that we're getting our moles checked and all that fun stuff. All right. So make sure that your skin looks good, your spinal cord looks good. And that kind of aligns here. There's some Capricorn energy with that. So just make sure also too, if you're a Capricorn, double down on that health stuff. Check those things out. Make sure that you're doing okay. For anything else, make sure that you're investing your money wisely. With this card, I want to say, what's the story that you're telling with your life? Is it the legacy that you want told about you? Listen, you can't control every story that's said about you, but in terms of yourself and the people that actually know you and that like you care about what you're leaving behind in the world, make sure that this is something that you're proud of, that you've been working on, something that we're leaving behind. Maybe something beautiful and good, and maybe something tangible that people can actually use going forward. I fucking love that. Also, special reference towards the month of October with the number 10 and letting you guys know this is the end of a cycle. Again, we've reached a beautiful culmination. What's the next new goal or next new mountain that we're going to climb? Keep an eye on the prize for what comes next. And congratulations to card pull number 2, too. This is fucking gorgeous. Well done, you guys. And then finally, whoever got card pull number 3. You got a major arcana card, talking about major change, major evolution, major movement forward. Y'all got fucking strength, so hold on to your nippy noops. Alright? Because I feel like this week's really going to have you pulling on your confidence, pulling on your strength, obviously the name of the card. And with the major arcana card, again, this is talking about major crossroads that we're at. We got to deal with something big here, or there's a big, huge thing that's happened in our life. Maybe we're having to pull on our strength and our confidence to deal with this thing. Maybe we're having to step into our power here in some way, shape, or form. But with strength here specifically, it really talked about being fearless. There's maybe some type of mediation that might be needed this week. Confidence against sovereignty. You know, with this card too, it can even talk about like private drama going on in the background. Maybe even like confronting who we are inside, or trying to have control over a situation where it feels like maybe we just don't have control over this damn thing. So with strength here again showing up this week, if we were looking for a yes or no, I would definitely say that this is a yes. And especially if we're having to deal with any obstacles, difficulties, just rough stuff coming up, maybe it could even just be our own fucking fears. So this is really about, again, stepping into your power, not letting whatever the fuck's going on around you, or maybe even like within you, stop you from doing what's right or doing good things, or stepping into your power here and going bigger and better. Do not be afraid to face yourself or the other obstacles that might be showing up this week. Now, if this was around love and relationships, listen, I actually love this for that, because even though there might be some private drama going on around family and stuff in the background, I feel like you guys have the strength to make it here, or there's some kind of confidence that's been put into the relationship, whether this is love, friendship. It doesn't matter what type of relationship this is. Something's going on here in the background, maybe around family and home, maybe around like the friendship circle, something's going on, but like you two are coming together. All right. And this just feels really fucking good. I also want to say, in terms of love and relationship with strength, that this is around love specifically. Like, you guys really do have the strength here to make it. Are you guys able to come to the table and talk about the difficult things that might be going on, though? Okay, so that really kind of hinges upon, are you guys able to be fearless and communicate here in ways that are asking you guys to be more confident, again, step into your power and to show up as equals here, okay? Around any other type of relationship, I would say it's important this week with this card to really sit down and face yourself. Make sure that you're acting right in your relationships. Make sure that you're setting boundaries that are important. If you notice this chick is trying to open up a steel fucking trap, right? Make sure that you don't get your arms stuck in the trap. Making sure that like whatever we're working on here around our love and relationships, this thing makes sense. If this is a closed door and it keeps fucking closing, let that thing fucking go. And focus on the relationships that are actually showing up for you. We want reciprocity, please and thank you. All right, guys, around business and career, like this is actually really great because this is asking you to please be fearless. You've got to step into your power. You got to be seen and you got to be heard. Okay. And there might be some conflict going on. Again, in the background, there might be some drama, maybe within a wider group. Maybe that's why you're deciding to do something solo here, maybe, possibly, side note. And so this might just be like a side project or a side thing, or this just might be for you to say to you. Maybe you keep having problems in group settings, and there's been a call repeatedly for you to step into your power, but you're afraid because you're afraid of being seen and heard all by your itty bitty. You know what I mean? Miss, sir, or ma'am, you are not itty bitty in any way, shape, or form. Please stand up. Okay, please stand up, assume your power position, and go do the goddamn thing. Do you fucking hear me? And maybe while you're out there doing your damn thing, everybody else gets their shit together and they can show up with you too, okay? So if you got any projects or anything that feels like it's stalling right now and you want to take off, but you're waiting for others, quit that shit. Focus in on what you feel like is most important here. Take care of this thing. Have the strength to say that, like, not only do I have this, but like, I'm going to do big things with this. Believe in yourself. I think is the most important thing I want to say around career and business, because your time is here. You've got a major arcana card saying you've got to get out there and you've got to do the thing. It's time. Tally fucking ho. All right? I'm not going to yell at you anymore. I'm just saying. All right. Around health here, I would definitely say, man, strength. I feel like this card is really good around health because it's telling you, like, you've got the strength to get over whatever difficulties might be showing up. Or there might be something going on. You know what's interesting around health with this is it makes me feel like whatever's going on with their health, this might actually be connected back to, or there might be like a lot of drama that either we came up through, like drama or trauma that we came up through, or maybe there's a lot of that going on right now, and maybe our health is affected by that, whether or not we realize it. And so there's that call maybe this week to kind of separate yourself from that, let people deal with their own shit, if you will, so that you can focus in and take care of yourself. So having the strength to know that you've got this, that you can take care of yourself, other people are old enough to take care of themselves too, and that you've got the strength, especially if we're trying to like quit something or get out of like an addictive cycle or whatever the fuck, you've got the strength. Do you fucking hear me? Or maybe you're like me and you're like, I want to quit donuts, but I don't know how. Listen, you've got the strength. Fucking trust me, okay? So lean on your strength this week. Lean on your confidence. Maybe this is even a good time to like go and get like a grief counselor or a good therapist to help you shore up your strength, deal with the private drama that's going on in the background, and really kind of give you a chance to, again, confront that inner nature, confront what's going on inside so we can work past this shit and stand up tall in regards to whatever the fuck we need or want. So whatever the fuck you do, please trust yourself. Card pull number 3 this week. You've got the strength. You've got the confidence. Or maybe we've got the strength here. We just need to build that confidence so we can stand up and do whatever the fuck we got to do. Honorable mention to the number 8 and a reference to the month of August. So maybe from last August, we can see how far we've come, or these themes might pop off in August. So make sure that we're dealing with this stuff before August shows up, so that way, no matter what the fuck happens, we motherfucking got this. All right, you guys, I believe in you. I hope to God these card piles made any kind of sense. I love you guys. I hope you're having a good week this week. My heart is with you. Hopefully I'm feeling better soon, and hopefully everybody's out there doing good too. I love you guys, and I'll see you out there soon. Bye.